I got nowhere to work on these things.
No.
I don't. Not anymore, I don't. In my brother's garage, maybe.
Hey, Mike, would you let Scott use a corner of your driveway so he can install those fog lights? See? You got a place to work now. Look at that, I solved the problem for you. And I know you have tools because I've seen the huge pile of brand new tools in the back of your car that you got from I don't know where. Everybody carries around brand new tools in the back of their car. I mean, that's not unusual. Let me grab my fucking pizza pie out of the refrigerator there. So.
Oh wow, look at that. I might be able to get my week for my birthday off.
Birthday? You want to celebrate being an Indian close to the death?
Good.
It's my milk and yours,
Huh? It's yours.
Did you guys know? You guys see milk?
Me.
Oh, okay.
I had my place.
I'm wondering.
Fuck it, it was there.
Oh, see? Even you don't want to drink that silk crap.
I like it with breakfast. I like it with cereal, but other than that.
Maybe I should bring you a fucking gallon next time. Leave it here. Tempt you.
No.
So what is today? Today is the 6th, 7th, what is it, the 8th or 9th? Yeah, next week we got the family function thing.
The only thing they got wrong was when he shot the girl with 30-06. That would have gone through her head, through his head, through Narcisse's head, through the table and the floor in front of him, and probably kept on going. No way that would have been stopped just by one girl's head. Yes. All right, then 2 weeks. Then we'll see what's good. I think that is right before Christmas. How cold is it outside? 22 degrees?
To call me in 2 weeks.
That's right.
We'll see if Scott remembers to call me in 2 weeks. I was too busy downstairs digesting.
Oh, good.
14th, yeah, it's the family function. So.
You should put a reminder in your phone.
I won't be calling up Thursday because.
Well, I said 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks, yeah.
All right, Mike. Till next time.
Yep.
What time do you start getting in at night now?
All night now.
Oh, God, Jesus.
I'll be snoozing by then.
I get off work at 9. I go home at 10.
Your cat's waiting for you, I bet.
Oh, yeah, I come downstairs the other day. I opened the door. She just showed me. I come home, I open the door. I'll sit down. Comes running out like, hey, where the
Where the
hell?
hell you been and why isn't my food ready?
We're hungry, goddammit.
Fucking starving, man.
All right, boys.
All right, Mike. Oh, and I think there's a little frost on the car.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
Yeah. All right, hold on here. That in there. So I'm gonna put that this way, and this right on top of that. Well, it's 22 degrees out here.
Yeah, dang.
Ah, it's just a little chilly. Well, I'm not the one wearing shorts, so. So we saw a lot of characters,
Yeah.
I believe.
Walking Dead and Boardwalk Empire.
And now I guess Eli's going to be out in Chicago. He's going to be part of that whole
Mess, yep.
drama that's going to happen out there. Well, that's the most famous gang war in history.
I looked around, I'm thinking, God, it looks like the Chicago L. Oh,
Yeah.
the Iceman Kinzinski picked him up.
Yeah.
Seen that, I'm like, yeah, he is in Chicago. Oh, he said your father's going out west. Is he really?
Well, I hadn't come along just then. That's on the inside of the glass.
I know.
Can you even see?
I'll let the guy go around me. Stupid! Just go around me. What are you stopping for? You see him? You know what? What is wrong with you? Oh fuck! You know? Jesus H. Fuck! You know? You see me braking?
Yeah.
I can see I'm in the shoulder, damn near in the grass, and you're behind me. Hey, Earth to person, stupid.
Somebody been drinking, Scott.
Jesus Christ, man! What the fuck? You know?
You know, maybe we haven't been drinking, but 90% of the people that are out this late at night, 1:11 in the morning,
Fuck! You know?
111. Look at that. They've been out drinking, guaranteed.
It'll clear up probably by the time we get down to the bridge, which is good because I can use him for.
Yeah, unless he's drunk and drives off the fucking road and you follow him. How the hell we explain that when the cops get there, you know? Well, son, I understand why he's wrapped around a tree over there, but why are you here in the ditch behind him, you know? 300 yards from the road, and you passed the breathalyzer. Fell asleep, officer? So got rid of the fucking Patricia Darmody there. She's gonna be going to the electric. You
fuck.
never get out of that now. She's going to the electric chair.
So how did that go? So what if an anonymous phone call was to be made with
And they found his
with
body.
the whereabouts,
Yeah.
and that person would.
Gee, they somehow found him out there in the middle of the swamp.
What did they say? Something was wrong with his leg or something?
Well, remember he limped?
Yeah. So
Because he had 3 screws in his bone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They identified him from it.
That's him. Look, there's metal in his
Yeah.
leg.
So now, she's got a little problem. How do we explain the corpse in the bathtub you claimed was your son? Yeah, okay.
I like when Nucky read that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, so who's the poor sap? And
Yeah.
you killed my son. Twists and turns at every boy. It did not go well for her
No.
at all.
So we lost quite a few major characters. I guess Eli's not coming back to New Jersey, and
Nope.
Harrow's gone.
Well,
And
now they say the FBI agent is dead missing.
no, he's dead.
Well, yeah, but how do they know, or they don't know?
No, I guess they do know. I guess they didn't bother to hide the body well enough. Well, he did it in front of his whole family. They must have freaked out and called the cops or something. Who the hell knows?
One never knows.
Either that, they knew the agent went over there to see him. Now it looks like the son's going to take a more prominent role in
Oh yeah, he's stepping
the
up.
family business, you know. I don't know what's going to happen with Chalky now.
Now he's over there in Pennsylvania, just taking Louis Gossett Jr.'s place as a.
And RC, he looks like he's going to be government informant.
Yeah, big government property, basically.
Well, he's going to be an informant against Garvey, so that's different. You know, he's not going to be an
I like
informant.
how he's mumbling under his breath. What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
J. Edgar Hoover didn't give a shit about, you know, the mob in the 20s and 30s and 40s. He didn't give a shit about the liquor trade. His big thing was always major conspiracies involving, you know, outside influences from other countries. That was his thing, which became a reality later on with the Japanese and the Germans and then the Russians. But really, in the 1920s, that was kind of a pipe dream. You know, nobody really considered us important enough to have, you know, to be spying on us that much. It wasn't until we really became a world power after the First World War that shit sprung up. Secret agents and, you know, all that kind of crap. And J. Edgar denied the existence of the organized mafia for decades. It looks like Lurch is stepping up quite a bit too.
Oh yeah.
And all of a sudden, there he is. You know, he's drinking with Al Capone, hanging out with everything else.
I don't drink, sir. You do now.
You did. Well, he started. You know.
Start. No, he did. You know, he stepped up and he saved them, and
Decided to step up and be a man again.
who am I? My husband. What do I do?
That's funny. Yeah. He confesses everything to O'Banion 2 minutes before O'Banion gets whacked.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, it's all lit up and everything in here.
Yeah.
It's such a different.
Looks like it's occupied again. Look, they still got the cops sitting out there.
Yeah.
That must be the world's most boring fucking job. Sitting there in a vehicle in front of a haunted mental hospital all night, you know, in the cold.
I'm sure
Do you
that-
think they would like get a little trailer or something for the guy?
Well, no, they figure that it's probably. You know, he's got a shift, sit in the car, how hard is this? And it's not like he's got to
Well, I mean, you
fight
know,
off hordes and thousands of people.
it's
here.
22 degrees out there.
No, he's got a warm car.
Yeah, if you run it all night long, you use up
coffee,
all the gasoline, sure.
You know, and then after she calls, all right, I'm going down to, for 10 minutes to get a cup of coffee. I'll be, you know, and whatever.
You know, it wouldn't cost him that much to get an equipment trailer in there, park it right there by the gate, put lights on it, put the car right there if he needs it to do his rounds, and then, you know, be cheaper too, less gas be burning. Just be burning electricity for the heat.
Yeah, he's letting that thing run all night.
Put a phone in there, you know, so we can call the police if we have to, whatever. Flashlights and radios and all that other kind of crap.
I can't believe, though, the freaking governor chopped that guy's head off, man. Fuck. Man.
Or Herschel, you know, he keeps losing body parts. This one he's not coming back from.
Well, except for Jimmy Darmody, he came back on the show.
Yeah, yeah, he
I
did.
said, well, he won't be coming back. Well, actually, he did.
Mm-hmm.
He came back for season 4. Had a cameo appearance.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I was right though, right? He's out in the salt marshes.
Oh yeah, well we knew that. You know, we saw him not get kill him. Yeah, both fucking shows lost a lot of people. No more governor.
Oh, I'm glad. Man.
They lost the prison. Everybody's all split up now.
Yeah, but you don't know where the bus went. Judith. Well, I'm sure Judith is all right.
I doubt it.
They're leaving you hanging on that.
Yeah.
You got a bloody fucking cradle there or whatever, baby carrier.
Yeah.
Rick took a goddamn beating from hell. Well, all the main characters except for Herschel made it.
Yeah.
How many people in the prison actually died?
Well, actually, everybody seemed to have gotten out on the school bus.
Yeah, you didn't see like.
There weren't that many of them left because most of them died from the illness, but It looked like the school bus had the kids and everybody else on it, and they got away.
Well, it didn't look like.
Well, the main carrier's the Oriental kid. He survived.
Oh yeah.
You know, the two sisters are still alive. Maybe the baby, maybe not. One-eyed bandit. Maybe
Well, I was gonna have you look up something, but I guess not. The soon-to-be temporary wife of the governor there, the one that ended up shooting him.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the sister in real life.
I
The
have
one in
no
the prison.
idea.
Looks fucking just like her. God.
Don't know.
Sister in the prison there.
Well, she's still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive.
You know, Rick and the kid are still alive.
And then the daughter got eaten or bit, whatever. The little kid
Yeah.
got bit by the
The hillbilly's still alive.
hillbilly. Which one?
Mr. Bow and Arrow.
Oh, Daryl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. All I said, all the main characters made it, except for the father there.
Yeah, he's the only one who was from the main crew. And the samurai, she's still alive too.
Oh, she got him. Stuck his ass.
Right through him.
And he took a beating from Rick too.
That too, yeah. Rick took a beating.
First, he
Rick took a beating from him also.
Yeah.
Tossed the hand grenade down the fucking pipe.
Oh, you heard this grenade. Dude.
Now, you know something? I don't know if that would actually take out a tank.
No, it wouldn't take out a tank, but we're gonna kill everybody inside.
I don't know if it would do that either. Because if that goes off, I mean, the
Yes.
barrel of that thing, I mean, there's a massive breach at the bottom of that.
No, if the breach is open, you can see right through.
Oh, sure, but what's the chances of it being open the exact instant you throw the, you know, there may be a shell in the barrel, you know, they're about to fire it.
Well, you don't know, but in that case it was, because I've been in tanks that you look right through it, so it's wide open. Unless the breach is closed, or if there's a shell or a breach in it, then it's closed. But
Because I think the breach would hold against a simple hand grenade.
it would just
May blow the barrel, may rupture it, you won't be able to fire the main gun.
No, it'll come out. It'll come back out. It'll come back out the gun. It ain't gonna. That's like couple inches thick.
Yeah,
But
because tanks were not usually that easy. The Finns did it with satchel charges. They would literally run up to the tank, shove a satchel charge between the treads, set it off, and that would disable the tank. Then they'd kill the crew as they try to get out. But it wasn't that easy for infantrymen to take out most tanks. You wouldn't take out a Panther or a Tiger tank that way. And you probably wouldn't take out a Sherman either. Because they were better armored.
No, they did that right.
And their engines were better protected. And you know, that whole business with just one guy running that tank, that wasn't happening.
No, that's 2 and 3 people.
Yeah, and there was only one guy in there. He was the only tanker. He said he took his tank and left. It was just him.
Well, no, but when the other guy that I wanted dead, the guy that looked like Zach, whatever.
Yeah.
He came up, but you still, all you heard was grenade, and then you heard still there's a couple of people in there. So there was a driver and a guy putting the shells in.
No, because they never said he trained anybody to run that tank.
You
Not
don't
something,
have to.
or to run the, not so much the tank, but run the gun.
There's nothing to it. Put it in, close the breech, and pull the handle.
How do you aim it? They have sophisticated guidance computers on those fucking things.
Not that tank.
You got to understand how to.
That's 1970s.
Even in the 70s, you still had to. Actually, it was probably harder than it was all done manually.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I did it.
Means you had to know the math.
Okay, put the shell in, close the breech, pull the handle.
No, I don't mean the actual physical firing of the gun. That's the same for even a bolt rifle. Basically, a giant bolt action rifle.
Yeah.
I meant the actual aiming part.
Oh.
Trajectory, you know, all that shit.
Well,
the mathematics.
probably did that and said, "Here, just pull the thing."
Yeah, they have a guidance computer on those things.
No, they got that right. They dropped the grenade in and pulled, and just took a chance that the bower was open. Probably was the breech, and that was that.
And the kid shot the woman right in the head. Boom! Oh,
Oh yeah.
bullseye.
Kid's a hard ass. Oh, the little girls. Yeah.
Two little girls with pistols.
Now who did they get?
They got the woman with the M16. Remember the
Yeah.
whoever she was, the governor's.
Yeah, all you heard was you gotta get. Yeah,
And they got the other guy too.
That's what Carol, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what she taught us.
Yeah, that's right. To
Right,
survive.
so her little legacy she left behind, and you know she's coming back
Oh yeah, she's still out there somewhere.
because they were about to solve the mystery of the rat thing.
Yeah, and they never got around to telling Terrell that she was the one that killed his woman.
Knifed, yeah. Well, at least you know that Satan ain't coming back.
No, he is most definitely dead.
Yeah. Not only there were walkers walking around, he got shot and
yeah,
stabbed.
she shot him right in the head.
And he was stabbed anyway.
Yeah.
He was impaled with the fucking sword there.
She left him to become a walker too, on purpose. Yeah, there's no way that prison's recoverable now.
No, that's it. You'd have to.
But you know what? There's other prisons. There's one thing this country has plenty of, is places of incarceration. State, local, federal, they're all over the place. Military, prisons are everywhere, except the problem is you have to clean it out. So you're starting from scratch. Another dangerous room-by-room operation.
Yeah, it's too bad about Herschel. Fuck, you know?
Yeah. Basically, the entire TV show is based on a comic book. And the writers of the comic book don't seem to be very sophisticated in a lot of military technologies. I'm guessing not. Because there is plenty of body armor around that they would have had plenty of time to collect, even if they got it off corpses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that
Kevlar
would have,
vest,
yes, that would be pretty much bite-proof. Let's face it, any biker is pretty well equipped to stop human teeth on most of their body. Leather chaps, leather jacket, leather gloves, you know, all that shit they wear. You're not biting through that. These are just zombies, but they're no stronger than human beings. They have the same muscles a living person had, only less so because they're deteriorating. Hell, you know, even if you wore football padding on certain parts of your body.
They did it in one episode. A couple episodes.
Yeah, they might have it. Police riot gear. That's made to be bite-proof because you're dealing with suspects who are high and violent and everything else, and they're biting. And
Like that guy on Cops.
yeah, yes, exactly. Exactly, yeah. They don't want to be bitten by people and shit, so
Oh
they
my
wear all
God,
that
that guy was... How whacked out was that
Oh,
motherfucker?
he was totally crazy. Yeah, they're walking around in t-shirts and tank tops, and give me a break. I don't care if it is 200 degrees in the Georgia sunshine. With that shit running around, you'd be wearing heavy shit. Even denim, something, you know?
So who shot the little girl that got bit? The mother?
No, the governor did it.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
He took the little girl out of her arms and shot her in the head. Right in front of the mother.
Yeah,
And that's why she took care of him.
after she figured out what he was,
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
was about.
Well, she saw him chopping off the guy's head. Herschel's head there.
How about the girl in the ponytail there, the scare? You, the ponytail.
She seemed to have gotten away.
We're taking the prison, asshole. Oh, I hope you die. I want it.
I imagine we'll be seeing them again in the next season.
Oh, girl in the ponytail.
Probably. They'll be regrouping somewhere else.
They got all those weapons. There's some medication left behind back
Sure.
there.
And that's bullshit too. We're running low on supplies. Give me a fucking break. You know, the population is reduced to like 2%, you know, basically. So you have all of the supplies for 250 million fucking people out there. Everywhere. All for the taking if you want it. You may have to battle a few Walking Dead to get it, but it's there. You got trucks on the highway. You have supermarket depots. You have supermarkets themselves. Every mom and pop grocery store. Houses. Order with canned goods, medical supplies, everything you need. Even civil defense shelters. So the one thing you shouldn't be worried about for at least 10 years is food, ammunition, and medical supplies. That's all over the fucking place. So that should be basically a non-issue.
What was Mike wondering how many miles are on the car?
I told him 64,323.
God, how do so many miles get on the car every fucking week?
By you driving it. Doesn't, what do you think, the mice take it out when you're sleeping? Yeah. Fucking gremlins, you know, they're going cruising.
Just bring it back on full when you're done with it.
Yeah, I got Scott's car keys and I found $50 in his pocket. Let's go.
Yeah, I thought Harold made it, and then, nope, we're dreaming.
And of course, there's still a loose thread they haven't gotten back to. The black guy with all the guns. Remember, they ran into him when they went back, when Carl wanted to go back home to get a picture of his family there for the baby.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They haven't gotten back to that. That's a loose thread.
He's losing it. He's like,
He may be losing it, but he's got a shitload of guns. And maybe he hasn't lost it entirely yet.
well, they took some of his guns.
A few, but not many.
About a bag full.
Yeah, he had a lot.
What did he say?
He's doing what I would be doing. It's just collecting all the weapons I could find. And ammunition and everything else.
Property of the sheriff's department. He said, we're taking some of your guns. Sorry, I knocked you out. Well, they brought him back to sanity for a little bit when the three of them went there.
Yeah.
And then as they were leaving, he had one on the gurney on the operating table. What was he doing? Cutting it up or something?
Something like that. I don't know what he was doing, but he's still out there, and they may be going back to him next. Who knows? They got to go somewhere.
Oh, they got all these other people. Who knows? They're all broken up again. Never good news on that show, my
Well, in a
God.
world like that, you're safer broken up in small groups, very small groups. Because every time you get a lot of people together, sooner or later someone gets sick, and then boom. So you're better off in small group, isolated groups, separated from each other.
Debatable, because then if people get sick,
Well, there's nothing they can do anyway. They don't have access to modern doctors, hospitals, and modern medicine. That they don't have. They got the over-the-counter remedies. They have the prescription medications, if they know how to dispense them. And maybe a couple books on, home remedies and home or military manual on medicine or whatever. But let's face it, you get an appendicitis, you get cancer, so you're dead. You're gone. It's like 1700 in that aspect anyway. You ain't coming back from that. But you're already sick with the worst disease you could possibly get. You're going to be a walker. When you die, you're going to wake up. And that's the risk that's always going to be there when you have more than two people in the same place. One dies in their sleep or whatever, as happens occasionally, and they're going to get the other one. Like what happened with the kid with the asthma in the shower.
you said that about 4 or 5 episodes. What if somebody dies in there?
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah. Should be locking themselves in the cells and shit,
But I like the reaction of that 17-year-old when the one sort of boyfriend didn't come back.
Yeah.
Well, let me guess. Is he dead? Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Not the first time around.
Oh well. Okay. Next. All right. Anything else? Anything? He's dead, isn't he? Oh well.
Yeah, kinda. Sorta dead. Yeah. He may still be walking around there somewhere, but he's not coming
What was
back
all
here.
those decapitated National Guard, murderer, rapist?
Well, I guess what happened there was they must have attacked the guy's cabin, killed his wife and kid, and he retaliated by killing them.
Jeez, that's like some Civil War shit,
And then he did a governor. He couldn't put his own family down, but they must have bitten him, so he went out and George blew his head off.
Jeez.
And I don't think you would see as much of that in that kind of a situation.
No,
as you would in other irregular national.
That's like some, Union troops going down to.
People would be far too busy trying to survive and get away from the things. They wouldn't be preying on each other so much.
Yeah, especially
And for one thing, there's really nothing they would need to steal that they couldn't get for free anywhere. Just pick it up. Like they were trying to tell the governor about the prison. We can go somewhere. Yeah, you could go somewhere else. Plenty of places you can go. I might head for the Greenbrier Hotel if I was them. You know what's there?
No.
A gigantic underground shelter that was intended for Congress, built in the 1950s and 60s in case of nuclear war. And it's still there. It's still fully operational.
It's a golf course, yeah.
Well, it was always a golf course and a hotel, but along with the hotel, they built this massive shelter complex.
For
And there's a
Ike,
good-
it was for Ike, right?
Yeah, and later on too. But
Yeah, of course, yeah.
still there. And that's just one shelter like that. You might even find it occupied.
Yeah, I saw a special on that. It's in the Allegheny Mountains or Pennsylvania somewhere, right? Poconos or
It's in Virginia.
West Virginia. West Virginia.
Yes.
It's in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, real hillbilly, no man's land, freaking.
Well, it's a very fancy hotel. Huh?
Yeah.
Resort. That's just one place. I mean, it wouldn't take you that much research to find other similar places that might be kind of hardened. I know our own state is dotted with former nuclear missile silos.
Oh, Minutemen silos.
Yeah, old Minutemen, some of which have been converted, some of which are empty and, you know, waiting for occupation or just abandoned. Those are whole complexes underground that can be fortified, and they are fortified. Forts like Fort Ticonderoga. That's still a fort. Still has walls. Close the gates. Not getting in there. That's far from the only one.
The Kremlin.
Yeah, there you go.
I like what he said when he dropped that bomb. What did he say before he dropped the little bomb in the toilet?
There's gonna be poo, or there's gonna be duty, or it's gonna
Something,
be crap.
yeah, something like that.
Or here comes the poo, or something like
There's
that.
something, yeah. Can't believe they showed them to that big
Giant turd flying out of the
Hudson River trout. Just, Ow. That was good. Yeah. I like that key to the box in the bank there. So what was it a key for? And I guess
Safety deposit box where they found information.
no, the where Catherine Zeta-Jones opened up. It was
Oh, must be some good in there.
no. They said because they said the FBI was watching because it was a terrorist thing. They said it was like the worst terrorist in the world. That's their safety deposit box. She'll be out in an hour.
Most important thing you'd be doing, like they did in Walking Dead, is get away from the population centers. You know, make the zombies do some shambling in order to find you.
Too bad they couldn't have stayed inside the CDC.
Yeah.
That would have been like shit.
Problem with that, they're in the middle of a major city. You know, they can get trapped in there pretty easily. Then how do you get supplies in there? You know, wouldn't want that.
That was the best place so far, though.
Yeah. But that's not the only place out there like that. You know, there's lots of places like that. There's one in Fort Detrick, Maryland. That's the United States government. Run the U.S. Army. It runs that one. Same thing, level 4, level 5. I think containment, all that shit. They really need to upgrade their vehicles too.
What year is that green car? Well, I guess the green car ain't gonna be, you can see it more. The Hyundai.
No, that's modern. That's up to date. It's like 2011, 12, whatever.
Well, actually, you know, I know where the car is. Somebody won it.
Yeah, somebody won it
Yeah, what was the? I can't remember what the raffle was.
for the car.
Yeah, for the raffle. But what was the, how they won it? How they?
Oh, I have no idea. I never paid attention to it.
Because it was a season 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, win this car, and then if you.
Well, the thing of it is, they have more than one car. You know, they use a fleet of cars because you can't rely. If something happens to the one car, you can't interrupt the whole day of shooting because of that. So usually they have 3 or 4 identical cars, and the actors use them for different things. One of them will have cameras attached to the front. One of them have cameras attached to the side. That kind of thing. One will just be a body shell mounted on a trolley, and being pulled by a trailer, as a trailer.
And how much money Hyundai gave to the show.
Well, they gave cars quite a bit.
And then you see the commercial for.
Yeah.
Let's see if you see crap in the road here from the glass or something. Yep.
Yep.
See the sand?
Oh, yeah, sand on the side of the road.
Fluids. Is that what, radiator fluid?
Yep. I mean,
Oil.
I only saw one car, so maybe they just lost it on the ice and hit the fucking wall.
What ice?
Well, earlier tonight, there was a little ice on the road.
No,
Yeah.
not like that. You was speed. That asshole was speeding.
Could have been. Didn't look like a kid's car, though.
Early Christmas cheer. That's what this is.
Shit happens. Especially when you're drunk and stupid.
That was the best part of that whole fucking movie, them blowing the toilets up.
Oh,
and they
God.
showed that. Ew.
Old high school trick with a cherry bomb down the toilet.
Here it comes. So what'll be in? So now The Walking Dead. So we gotta wait how long for that now?
February.
That's not bad.
No,
All right,
not
that's
too
not
bad.
bad. That's not bad. Boardwalk Empire. I'm a little disappointed with that.
That's going to be a whole year.
Fuck. Shit. Crap. You know. At least got The Walking Dead and Cops to make up for it.
Actually, it may be 2 years. You know why?
Why?
Mike has a free trial for HBO now, but that's going to be up in a couple months.
Well, we're gonna have to start an HBO fund.
So
I think.
that means that, yeah, I'm going to pay extra $60 a month for that. I don't think so.
I'll chip in for that.
Yeah. God. Because what's going to happen now is that they have to shoot season 5, which they'll probably start doing pretty soon. Then they got to air it. Then it's got to wait 6-7 months, and they're going to put it on DVD.
I ain't watching no one episode a week. Now, fuck that. I want 4 or 5 episodes in a row.
Well, we'll have to,
Shit.
that only happen if they play 4 or 5 weeks and Mike records them all, then they watch them.
That's where we're gonna have to do it then.
But if you want to know what happens next, just
Look at
read
the
up on the
internet.
history. Look on the internet, yes. Follows the history of that period.
Well, I want to see what happens to the woman in jail there.
Well, you know what happens to her. In those days, they were pretty clear cut and dried about that kind of thing. First degree murder was punishable with death. And
she
they had a
lies.
regular production line with a death penalty at that time.
So she lied in court.
And they
lied
caught
to
her.
the police.
She's tangled up so tight in her lies, she'd never get out of it now.
Yeah, well, she lied to the police originally.
And she admitted to murder in front of 3 Pinkerton agents and her
Yeah.
lawyer.
Oh, the guy in the underground parking lot there.
Yeah.
What a nasty looking jail she was in, too.
Yeah.
God.
Well, she won't be there for long.
Whoa.
Next comes old Sparky.
I
Goodbye.
wonder if they're going to show any of that in the next
Maybe.
season.
Next season, the season after that, we'll see her go to the chair.
God, yeah. I'm going to be joining Jimmy.
I'm not sure if they used gas chamber that time or it was still electric. I think it was electric
Electric?
chair.
I don't know.
Pretty sure it was. In 1924 in Jersey. Yeah, probably would have been. All right, Scott. I guess it'll be 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll be family function Saturday.
Yep. So 2 weeks from today, and we'll do it again. All right. Let's get this off.